about some of the things I've learned from 22 episodes. What have I learned? One thing that's been really interesting is around parasocial relationships. So parasocial relationships being that if you know of someone, if you consume someone's content, that they don't know who you are, basically. So you feel like you have a relationship with them kind of, but they don't know you exist. And naturally, people who know me listen to this podcast. I have then talked to them in person, and I've heard people say stuff like, oh, I saw what Alex posted the other day. It was great. They talk about you as if they know you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, how do you know Alex?
Yeah.
I do a podcast with him.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I know. That's how I know him.
That's so interesting.
But it's interesting to see the way they talk about you because they haven't met you.
Yeah.
And they talk about you as if they know you.
Yeah, that's right.
So this has given me an interesting insight into that because they're people I know.
Yep. And do you think it's a transfer of trust though? Because obviously the relationship started with you, they trust you, they know you, and it's like, oh, Jack knows this guy. I've seen him a couple times, therefore I feel like I know him and trust. Or hopefully they trust me, but at least know who I am.
I think that's what gets them in the door, but I think that they probably just consume a lot of what you say and then feel like they know you.
Interesting.